One man said the world needs men, true men, who cannot be bought or sold, men who scorn to violate truth, genuine gold. That's what this school's going to produce. More than that, there'll be leaders. As Brother Willis said, leaders, not only in this island, but everywhere. Oh, the world is hungering for them. And best of all, the world is recognizing them.
My name is Matt Duffus. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm a social work major here at BYU-Hawai'i. The program that I decided to do is called Do It For Me. And Do It For Me is a program to empower students on campus, but also community members that may have special needs or that have family members that have special needs. What we decided to do as a group in social work is to create a way that the community could come onto campus and intertwine with the students that may have a disability. And so the program that we had here was a buddy walk, where we met at the little circle behind us here and walked around campus just to remember or to empower those who have a special need. When the community came together, when the students came together, we handed out bracelets, just like this one here, that says "Do It For Me" on it, where they could keep it, but also signs that they could write down their family member, or a person they know that has the special needs. So when they're walking, they can remember who they're walking for. The reason why we came up with this idea was I served my mission in Tonga, and there was this little 10-year-old girl. Her name was Me, spelt the same as me, just M-E. And she had Down syndrome, and so I saw the life that she lived, and she didn't have a voice in the community, but she was such a beautiful and humbling person to me. And so I wanted to find a way where I could bring out the inner beauty of people with special needs. And so the program is called Do It For Me or Do It For Me. So you can either do it for Me, the little girl in Tonga, or you can do it for someone that you know, someone that is more close to your heart, someone from your family or a friend of yours. And so hopefully next year when I'll be returning to Tonga, I'll be able to take the remainder of the bracelets, the signs that we made, and give them to Me and extend this program to the people of Tonga so that they can continue to do it on a yearly basis.
My name is Tinam Gilma. I'm from Yap, Micronesia, and I'm a social work major. My project is suicide awareness. I did this project with Mili Lafaile, and we decided to do it on raising awareness on suicide. Instead of going around interviewing people about it, we realized that it's a very sensitive topic, especially to the community people here. And so we had the people from the community and the school to come together to choose a song or write a song based on hope. We also did a video for this project for people in the Kuhuku school and the BYU school about their experience and just their thoughts on how to raise awareness on hope. One of the reasons why we did this project, because I realized for myself that I've had problems with suicide within my families and people that I'm really close to, and I want to be able to do the same within this community, because I realized too that suicide is a big problem within this community and Hawaii itself. And I want to be able to help others to voice their opinion so they can be able to help others.
My name is Chris Panetta. I'm a junior here at BYU-Hawai'i. I'm a peace building major. I play on the men's soccer team here, and I'm half Filipino. Being a peace building major, there's a lot of projects that we have to help out with, and me specifically, I have a lot of passion for sports. Playing here for the school, I had this idea to implement something that we use in the peace building program called the Arbinger seminars, Arbinger trainings and workshops. I was going through training to actually become a facilitator here on campus. I had an idea that to take this to not just the different organizations on campus, like we're working with the academic advisors, BYU-HSA, different groups on campus, but I had the idea to take it to the athletic department. I spend a lot of time with the athletes and with the athletic department playing soccer here. I'm around that environment a lot. And so I thought to myself that these types of things would be a huge benefit for athletes, but that they can use that talent to spread peace through sport in some way. Not to go out and preach about peace on the court or on the field, but by the way that their example, the way that they are, their attitude and their behaviors. And so the reason why, kind of what motivates me for all this, when I started taking the peace building program, I learned about President McKay's vision, his vision for the school, that men and women will come here and will enter, will learn, and we'll go out to help for the establishment of peace worldwide.
Talofa. My name is Brian Ufi. I'm from the beautiful island of Samoa, and I'm honored and humbled to be here today. I'm majoring in international culture studies, emphasis on anthropology and peace building. With that being said, I'm very humbled today to share with you what projects I'm working on. I'm working closely with the Hakipu Learning Center, which is a charter school for Hawaiian students. Well, put that in mind that I'm from BYU-Hawai'i and they're from the Hawaiian charter school. Well, my main focus is leading a team that will help with the narratives they tell and the narratives we do tell, so we can put those narratives together and create a positive. For example, if they have a negative narrative that against our narrative, we mend them together and integrate the positive, so we can look at them as people instead of looking at them as enemies, so they can do the same thing to us. So with using their culture and their language and stories they tell, we help establish peace. And if we establish peace in BYU-Hawai'i, we can somehow fulfill the mission statement or the major declaration of David O. McKay. From this school, we are called men and women whose influence will be felt for good towards establishing peace internationally.
My name is Seri Kumakone, and I am from the Ivory Coast, a country that is located in the west part of Africa. I'm a student here at BYU-Hawai'i, and I'm majoring in finance, but I'm taking some economics classes as a part of my minor. My project is Well Africa. It stands by World Education for a Legacy of Liberty. This project has been designed to help eliminate child slavery in the chocolate industry, specifically in the Ivory Coast cacao supply chain. What happened is I found myself in a situation where I have to work as a child. Basically started to work when I was 6 years old. I made the decision to myself to do everything I can, everything possible to get out of the situation and become successful in my life and do something about child slavery. I happened to be here at BYU-Hawai'i, and I decided to do something about it since we have so many other children, 2 million of them that are still working. So I decided to give back to my community and to my country the benefit of education by building schools and helping families and helping people that are living in poverty so they can have access to education, the children and the families can improve their standard of living.